Had many talents. He was intelligent and smart, with a knack for getting himself out of sticky situations. However, he was not entirely a genius. His arrogance, greed, overconfidence, and selfishness often got in the way of his success. Vinny was a notorious criminal in Liberty City. He had made a name for himself as a master thief, always managing to pull off the most daring heads without being caught. His intelligence and quick thinking were what set him apart from the rest of the criminals in the city. But Vinny's downfall was his arrogance. He believed he was untouchable, that no one could outsmart him. This arrogance often led him to take unnecessary risks, putting himself and his crew in danger. Vinny was also incredibly greedy. He always wanted more money, more power, more respect. This greed blinded him to the consequences of his actions, leading him to make reckless decisions with his life on the line. His overconfidence was another flaw that held him back. Vinny believed he was the best at what he did, and he didn't need anyone else's help. This overconfidence often led him to underestimate his enemies, leading to close calls and near misses. And finally, Vinny was selfish. He cared only about himself and his own interests, often putting others in harm's way to further his own agenda. This selfishness alienated those around him, making it difficult for him to trust anyone. Despite his flaws, Vinny was still a force to reckon with in Liberty City. His intelligence and quick thinking often saved him from disaster, but his arrogance, greed, overconfidence, and selfishness were always lurking in the shadows, ready to bring him down. In the end, Vinny's downfall came not from lack of intelligence or skill, but from his own hubris.
Vinny was still a force to be reckoned with in Liberty City. His intelligence and quick thinking often saved him from disaster, but his arrogance, greed, overconfidence, and selfishness were always lurking in the shadows, ready to bring him down. In the end, Vinny's downfall came not from a lack of intelligence or skill, but from his own hubris. His arrogance, greed, overconfidence, and selfishness were his undoing, leading to his eventual downfall in a city where only the smartest and most cunning criminals survived.
Vinny was a man of many talents. He was intelligent and smart, with a knack for getting himself out of sticky situations. However, he was not entirely a genius. His arrogance, greed, overconfidence, and selfishness often got in the way of his success. Vinny was a notorious criminal in Liberty City. He had made a name for himself as a master thief, always managing to pull off the most daring heists without getting caught. His intelligence and quick thinking were what set him apart from the rest of the criminals in the city. But Vinny's downfall was his arrogance. He believed he was untouchable, that no one could outsmart him. This arrogance often led him to take unnecessary risks, putting himself and his crew in danger. Vinny was also incredibly greedy. He always wanted more money, more power, more respect. This greed blinded him to the consequences of his actions, leading him to make reckless decisions that ultimately cost him dearly. His overconfidence was another flaw that held him back. Vinny believed he was the best at what he did, that no one could match his skills. This overconfidence made him careless, overlooking important details that could have saved him from trouble. And finally, Vinny was selfish. He cared only about himself and his own interests, often betraying those closest to him to get what he wanted. This selfishness alienated him from his allies, leaving him vulnerable and alone. In the end, Vinny's flaws caught up with him. His arrogance, greed, overconfidence, and selfishness led to his downfall, as he found himself on the wrong side of the law, facing off against the very people he had once called friends. Vinny may have been intelligent and smart, but his flaws ultimately proved to be his undoing. In a city as unforgiving as Liberty City, there was no room for arrogance, greed, overconfidence, and selfishness. And Vinny had learned that lesson the hard way.